myself in times of trouble. Mother Mary comes to me, whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. There will be an answer. Let it be. Hello everybody, welcome to MT Guitar. Thanks for joining us and tuning in. Today we're doing Let It Be by the Beatles. And there's a very interesting story behind the album Let It Be, which the Beatles actually never had intended to release while they were together. It wasn't until after they broke up that the album was released with the help of Phil Spector, which Paul McCartney was not pleased with. And there's a whole story about that, you know, it has to do with the breakup of the Beatles. And I'm actually going to make a video on behind the Let It Be album, so look for that soon. So this is a great lesson for learning a piano part on the guitar, where the two hands of the piano are really complementing each other. And it's bass and chords. And Paul McCartney is a wonderful piano player. We're going to take a look at his exact piano part, and it's really fun to learn because he has this really cool bass line that's going along with the chords. And the chords are in a quarter note feel while the bass is a little more syncopated. So it'll work your thumb and fingers in a really interesting way that we don't see every day in guitar parts. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and check out the description below. Other than that, let's get started and zoom in on the hands. Alright, so this is a fingerstyle lesson, and for good reason, because we're going to play both the left and right hand of the piano part. And Paul McCartney really succeeded in creating a wonderful part that kind of blends rock and gospel, and we have a bass that's kind of syncopated in a more of a quarter note pulse on the right hand of the piano. So we're going to learn that on the thumb and fingers, and we're in the key of C. Let's talk a little bit theory first. We're in a 1, 5, 6, 4 progression. So that's a 1, 5, 6, 4. C, G, A minor, F is the verse. All right. The chorus is 6, 5, 4, 1. So that's A minor, G, F, C. Okay. So really a common progression, and just goes to show how Paul McCartney is so brilliant at taking a common chord progression and creating a classic that no one could mistake Let It Be. I mean, it's as soon as you hear the first chord, it just sounds like the song. So, all right, so let's cover the left hand first of the guitar, not piano, and we'll do a C chord, G chord. Okay, and I recommend this G when you're going from a C. It just seems easier with a pinky, and then A minor. And then a C over G. So from A minor, you just lift your third finger to the 3rd fret bass, or 3rd fret E string. Okay, so it's like right there. We'll cover the right hand in a bit, just the chords for now. Now an F major 7 with your thumb. And I know it's annoying for some to use your thumb, but it's really important because we need that open E string. Okay, back to C, G, F major to C. So let's cover the right hand now. We're going to just focus on the thumb for now. So let's do 5th string, that rhythm right there. 1 and 2 and. Okay, 1 and 2 and. Now G, 1 and 2 and, sorry, 3 and 4 and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then A minor, 1 and 2 and then you go 5th string twice and then 3rd fret. All right, let's catch up with the other fingers now. So you're going to do basically quarter notes with the first 3 fingers. Okay, so let's combine the two. It's nice and slow. Ready? See that? So thumb and finger, then thumb, fingers, thumb. 1 and 2 and. Okay, let's move on to the G. All right, one more time. Okay, good. Now A minor. But this time, instead of playing A on that last beat, we go to the C over G. So lift your 3rd finger, 3rd fret 6th string, and you actually hit the 3rd finger, the first 3 fingers in the thumb at the same time. So you go, so thumb, thumb, chord, and then thumb and chord. Beautiful. C over G. Now in F major 7, first 3 strings and 6th string. And you go bass chord, bass. Now we have a tricky move here. We move our pinky to the 3rd fret 2nd string, 3rd finger to 3rd fret 4th string. Chord, bass. So, right there. So you go bass chord, bass, move, chord, bass. All right, let's do the whole thing nice and slow up to there, really slow here. 3 and 4 and. Okay, good. So far so good. Now back to a C chord. Same picking pattern. And then a G. Now on the intro, it's a high octave. Okay, so we have to go all the way up to pinky 6th fret 2nd string, 5th fret 1st string, 3rd fret 4th string, like here. And you go, you pick those 3 strings, 4th, 2nd, and 1st strings. Now you go to 3rd fret and 5th fret, first 2 strings, like there, right there. Then down 2 frets, and then 1st fret 2nd string, open 1st string. And you can hit it with the C bass, 3rd fret 5th string. So here, down to there. Okay, so let's do the whole intro. That's actually the whole intro. Here's the F. And then you continue the bass pattern. So after you hit that, you go bass, bass, chord, bass, like before. So it's bass, bass, chord, bass. Now we hit the verse. And the verse is exactly the same, except for the ending. So when I find myself, let's just practice it nice and slow through the verse. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. Whisper words of wisdom. Here's the F. But now instead of going up there, this is the F that you're going to play every time after that intro, besides the organ solo. But here is where you'll play it, most of the time. So it's going to be 1st fret 6th string, 3rd fret 4th string, and 2nd fret 3rd string. And you go hit those notes with your thumb and first 2 fingers on the right hand. Okay, good. Then you release the bass and go to 2nd fret 4th string and 3rd fret open. These are thirds, 3rd, 3rd, and then 5th fret and 3rd fret, 5th and 4th string. And then 3rd fret and 2nd fret, 5th and 4th string. Okay, so that's. Okay, so that is the first half of the verse. All right, so then that whole thing repeats. So after this, keep the bass going with the bass and chord, and then and then in my hour darkness. All right, now that you've got that down, let's add a little spice to the second half of this verse. So after in my hour of darkness, you can rise up from the second fret bass. So bass, bass, chord, bass, and then 2, 3, 6 string. But it's a little tricky. Okay, you can just skip that if you want, and then all this we got. Now this part again. Now we have the chorus. So when you go and you finish that, you do bass and chord together, bass again, then second fret 5th string. Now we're going to the chorus, and you go bass and chord together for the C over B. So it's second fret, open, open, first fret, open. Okay? Then we hit the chorus, so that's right there. And then the chorus, A minor, bass, bass, chord, bass, just like the verse. So the right hand's the same. Then C over G, lift that 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 6th string, bass, bass, chord, bass. F, you could either bar it or, like me, do the thumb, either way. Bass, bass, chord, bass. Sorry, right there. And then C, bass, bass, chord, bass. And then C, G, and then the F part, just like at the end of the verse. So that's the same as before. But you could do a bass, bass, and then back to the regular pattern. So let's do the whole chorus from the C right here. Bass, bass, second fret, A minor, C over G, F, C, repeat C, G, here's the F. Okay, let's do it one more time. A minor, 2, let it be, let it be, let it be. Then it goes back to the verse. So the only thing left now is the little keyboard and organ trade-off right before the guitar solo. So it goes kind of sounds like a Rhodes piano, a Rhodes electric keyboard, and then the organ, excuse me, comes in, does a little very similar thing. So let's learn both of those. Just like the intro, but no bass. So 6th fret, 5th fret, first 2 strings, 5th and 3rd fret, down 2 frets, 1st fret and open, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd and 3rd string, 2nd and 1st fret, and then 5th and 4th, 4th and 3rd string, down 2 frets, 2nd fret and open. Nice and slow. There. Then the organ is very similar, but instead of just doing this, we do this and then 3rd string open, and then down 2 frets, 3rd string open, and then 1st fret, so right here, and then 3rd fret for 2nd and 3rd string, but also 4th string, then 1st and 2nd fret, but open 4th string. And then 5th and fret, down 2 frets, and then a C, but all 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings of a C chord. 2nd fret, open, 1st fret. So the whole thing of the organ part. And then the solo happens over the verse. Okay. So you've got the verse, chorus, and the keyboard solo. The guitar is just an improvised solo in a C major pentatonic scale, essentially. All right, so you can mess around with that, and but you've got the intro, the verse, the chorus, and the keyboard solo. So hopefully that was clear. It's really good for your thumb and fingers to do these syncopated parts, And hopefully it's clear enough for you. Let me know if not, and enjoy. All right, well done, everybody. So definitely a classic and you know, a must-know. And go ahead and subscribe to MT Guitar. Hit the notification bell, and we'll see you next lesson, everybody. Take care.